Swayam Prabha. Digital India. Educated India.
Yogah Karmasu Kaushalam.
Hello everyone, I am Dr. Chetna Marvadi, Associate Professor, School of Commerce, Gujarat University. Today, we are going to study next part of contract costing, which is part 4. In previous part 3 of contract costing, we have studied number 1, the core element of that part was about transfer of profit or loss of contract account to profit and loss account. Second, we have studied that profit or loss on completed contract is always transferred to profit and loss account. Number 3, when the contract is completed less than 25% of contract price, in such case, no profit of contract account is transferred to profit and loss account, but entire profit is kept as reserve in the form of contingency and said amount is transferred to work in progress account. But in case of loss, the entire loss is transferred to profit and loss account. Number 4, when work is completed at significant level, the profit of contract account is transferred to profit and loss account on 2/3 work and cash received and work certified. This computation is done with the formula, and the formula is profit to be transferred to profit and loss account is equal to contract price into 2/3 into cash received divided by work certified, and the remaining amount of profit is transferred as reserve to work in progress account. In continuation with the previous part 3, the learning objectives of this part are number 1, to study some other practical illustration for uncompleted contract with other information. Number 2, determination of profit when work is almost on completion stage and accounting year is ended. It is about determination of estimated profit. Number 3, preparation of contract account when data is provided for more than 1 year. Let's understand some other practical illustration with other information where work is completed at reasonable level. As discussed, that the opening balance of work in progress account shall be transferred to debit side of contract account of current year. It would appear on the debit side of contract account of current year after deduction of reserve profit. Then, after direct and indirect expense of current year will be recorded in contract account. If contract is completed during the second accounting year, contract account will be credited with full price of contract and debited to contract T account. Any surplus of materials and machinery on site will be sent back to store, and with those amounts of materials and machinery account will be debited and contract account will be credited. Let's understand illustration word. On Rameswar took a contract of rupees 18 lakh to construct road. Financial data is available to you. Work in progress account on 1st April 2023, rupees 1,80,000. Reserve profit on 1st April 23, 20,000. Transaction of contract for the year 2023-24 are: number 1, material supplied from store, rupees 7 lakh. Number 2, purchase of machineries, rupees 1,80,000. Number 3, wages, rupees 4,02,000. Number 4, subcontract cost, rupees 1,60,000. Number 5, administrative expenses, rupees 1,36,000. On 31st March 24, the contract was completed and certificate of 100% certified work was received. On completion of the contract, material of rupees 15,000 and machineries costing rupees 1,26,000 were there on the site. In the year 2022-23, rupees 10,000 profit was carried to profit and loss account. Prepare contract account for the year ended on 31st March 2024 and show the amount of profit or loss to be carried to profit and loss account, so amount of total profit. Let's prepare solution. First, understand opening balance of work in progress account and reserve profit of rupees 1,80,000 and rupees 20,000 are provided respectively. These would appear in contract account of 2023-24. Second, opening balance of work in progress is debit balance and it will be closed and it would appear at the debit side of contract account. Third, opening balance of reserve profit is credit balance and this account will be closed and transfer it to the credit side of contract account. 4. Some other direct and indirect cost incurred expenses will be shown in the contract account of current year. 5. Administrative expenses are overhead and thus it is allocated. Number 6. Due to completion of contract material of rupees 15,000 and machineries costing rupees 1,26,000 were there on site will be credited to contract account. 7th, since contract is completed in the current year, that is 2023-24, entire profit will be transferred to profit and loss account. Let's prepare contract account for the year ending on 31st March 2024. On debit side, to work in progress account 1,80,000, on credit side by work in progress account rupees 20,000. On debit side, first item is the balance of work completed during the year and on credit side, first item is of reserve profit. Second entry on debit side is to stores control account rupees 7 lakh and on credit side by stores control account rupees 15,000, it is of materials returned. Third entry on debit side is to machinery account rupees 1,80,000 and on credit side by machineries account rupees 1,26,000. On debit side, next entry is to bank account for wages paid rupees 4,02,000 and on credit side by contractee account for contract price of rupees 18 lakhs. On debit side, next entry is to bank account for subcontract payment of rupees 1,60,000. Next entry on debit side is to overheads account rupees 1,36,000 and last entry is the profit entry as the balance of credit side is greater than debit side, therefore amounts to profit of rupees 2,03,000 which is transferred to profit and loss account. Now we will see illustration where the data of contract is given for more than 1 year. Illustration number 2. You are provided financial data of one contract for the consecutive period of 3 years. Contract price is of rupees 37,50,000. The contractee pays 90% cash against work certified and the information is given for year 2021-22, 22-23 and 23-24. First amount given is of material for first year is 4,50,000, second year is 5,50,000 and for third year it is rupees 3,15,000. Second amount given is for wages for first year 4,25,000, second year 5,75,000 and third year 4,25,000. Third, direct expenses given for first year is 17,500, for second year 62,500 and third year 22,500. Fourth, indirect expenses given for first year 7,500, second year 10,000 and for third year dash. Next, work certified given is 8,75,000, 28,25,000, 37,50,000 for first, second and third years respectively. Work uncertified is given only for second year and amount is rupees 50,000. Amount of plant given is for first year rupees 50,000. The value of plant at the end of the year 2021-22, 2022-23 and 23-24 was rupees 40,000, rupees 25,000 and rupees 10,000 respectively. You are required to prepare necessary accounts and show the balance sheet. First, for the year 2021-22, contract account for the year ending on 31st March 2022. Second, work in progress account for 21-22. Third, contractee account for the year ending 21-22. Fourth, disclosure in balance sheet. Let's prepare contract account for the year ending on 31st March 2022. As it is our first year, so there is going to be work in progress. Therefore, on credit side, our first entry is by work in progress account. In that, we will record work certified rupees 8,75,000, work uncertified dash plant 40,000, making total of work in progress rupees 9,15,000. On debit side, to stores control account 4,50,000, to bank account for wages paid 4,25,000, to bank account for direct expenses 17,500, to overhead account for indirect expenses rupees 7,500, to plant account rupees 50,000. As here our total of debit side is greater than credit side, we will have a loss of rupees 35,000 which is transferred to profit and loss account. Now let's prepare work in progress account. Here work in progress account on debit side on 31st March 22 to contract account rupees 9,15,000 which is the closing balance of work in progress account, and on credit side on 31st March 22 by balance carried down rupees 9,15,000 which is the balance of work in progress account, and the same balance of rupees 9,15,000 will be brought forward to the next year on 1st April 23 as the opening balance to balance carried down rupees 9,15,000. Now next we will prepare contractees account. On contractees account on debit side on 31st March 2022 to balance carried down rupees 7,87,500, and on credit side on 31st March 22 by bank account amount is rupees 7,87,500. Here cash received is 90% of work certified, that is 90% of rupees 8,75,000, and therefore the balance is carried forward to the next year on 1st April 2023 as rupees 7,87,500. Now we will prepare balance sheet. Balance sheet as on 31st March 2022. In balance sheet on asset side, we will write work in progress rupees 9,15,000 less cash received from the contractee rupees 7,87,500, giving outer column figure as rupees 1,27,500. Note that when work is completed less than 25% of contract price, the entire profit will be transferred to profit and loss account. Here work is completed less than 25%, but no profit is reported, there is loss. So loss will be transferred to profit and loss account. For the year 23-24, prepare contract account for the year ending on 31st March 24. Second, work in progress account for 23-24. Since the contract is completed, work in progress account is no more required. Third, contractee account for 23-24. And fourth, disclosure in balance sheet. Since the contract is completed, work in progress account is no more required. Thus, the contract account for the year ending as on 31st March 24 and contractee account will be opened. Let's prepare contract account for the year ending on 31st March 24. Contract account for the year ending on 31st March 2024. On debit side, to work in progress account 25,85,000, to stores control account 3,15,000, to bank account for wages 4,25,000, to bank account for direct expenses 22,500, and on credit side by contractee amount 37,50,000 as contract is completed, and by plant account rupees 10,000. Total of credit side is 37,60,000 and giving profit of rupees 4,12,500, which is transferred to profit and loss account. Let's prepare contractees account for the year 23-24. On 1st April 23, by balance carried down on credit side rupees 25,42,500, and on debit side on 31st March 24 to contract account 37,50,000. The end on credit side on 31st March 24 by bank account rupees 12,07,500, making total of both the side as equal of rupees 37,50,000. Note that number 1, the total contract price is rupees 37,50,000, from which in first 2 year, that is in the year 21-22 and 22-23, rupees 25,42,000 are paid by the contractee, and remaining amount is paid in the current year rupees 12,07,500. Second, since the contract is completed, so entire amount of profit rupees 4,12,500 is transferred to costing profit and loss account. Next, we will see another illustration where opening and closing balances of work in progress account are provided. This illustration explains precise explanation of work in progress. Illustration 3. From the given figures, you are asked to prepare work in progress account. Work certified given on 1st April is rupees 1 lakh and on 31st March 2,25,000. Work uncertified opening balance 15,000, closing balance 30,000. Materials on site opening 5,000, closing 10,000. Machineries opening 40,000, closing 32,000. Reserve profit opening 25,000, closing 40,000. Let's prepare solution. Note that number 1, keep remember that work in progress is an asset because it shows work done for the contractee and it is receivable amount from the contractee. As it is receivable, thus it has debit balance. Second, profit always shows credit balance. This reserve profit also has credit balance and it is maintained for contingency. Let's pass first journal entries. First journal entry on 1st April 2023 for opening balance of work in progress transferred to contract account. Entry is contract account debit rupees 1,60,000 to work in progress account rupees 1,60,000. For opening balance of reserve profit transfer to contract account on 1st April, work in progress account debit rupees 25,000 to contract account 25,000. Third, for closing balance of work in progress transfer from contract account on 31st March, work in progress account debit 2,97,000, which is total of rupees 2,25,000 plus 30,000 plus 10,000 plus 32,000 to contract account rupees 2,97,000. Next entry is for closing balance of reserve profit transfer from contract account, and the entry on 31st March is contract account debit rupees 40,000 to work in progress account rupees 40,000. Let's prepare work in progress account. Work in progress account on debit side on 1st April 23 to balance brought down in that work certified rupees 1 lakh, work uncertified 15,000, materials 5,000, machines 40,000, making total 1,60,000 less reserve profit 25,000. Therefore, outer column figure is 1,35,000. And on 31st March on debit side to contract account for work certified rupees 2,25,000, uncertified work 30,000, materials 10,000, machines 32,000, making closing balance as rupees 2,97,000. On credit side, on 1st April by contract account rupees 1,35,000, on 31st March by contract account rupees 40,000, which is our reserve profit, as our total of debit side is greater than credit side. There is loss. 4,32,000 is the total of debit side, and therefore the balance of work in progress account is 2,57,000 as on 31st March 2024. Understand that first, net effect of opening balance of work in progress account after deduction of reserve profit is given at debit side of rupees 1,35,000, and second, in closing balance sheet as on 31st March 24, rupees 2,57,000 will be shown at asset side. Let's conclude the session. To understand contract account very clearly and precisely, number 1, the reasonable knowledge pertaining to work in progress account is needed. Number 2, process to carry forward work in progress account in the next year, for this clarity is needed. Number 3, proper understanding with closing balance of work in progress account on completion of contract is needed. Number 4, proper knowledge for preparation of contractee account for 1 year or more is needed. Number 5, how to deal when the contract period is more than 1 year and the preparation of all necessary accounts etc. are required to understand in commendable manner. These aspects we have studied in part 4. Students are advised to refresh all the previous part or parts for better understanding of next part. In the next part 5, we will see number 1, some other practical illustration. Number 2, understanding about incorporation of escalation clause. We will meet for part 5 of contract account or costing. I hope you have understood this part clearly. Thank you.